Okay guys, we're going to do a 3-block horn spread, as I like to call it, for Cancerian. This is going to be for love now until December 2022. Feel free to like, share, follow, comment, subscribe. Reach out for one-on-one reading. This is how they feel about you. I'm simulcasting, so I'm just letting you guys know. This is their true intentions. And then we're going to run through what these cards mean. Just getting familiar with these spreads here. This is King of Swords in the upright in this deck. What you want, what they want. Queen of Pentacles, what they want. Knight of Pentacles in reverse is what brings you two together. The 6th pool is what pulls you apart. This is the Knight of Cups in reverse. You got energy around the relationship. You have what's hidden. You have, will the relationship be successful? Okay, so let's take a look at this. For Cancerian, by the way, you can apply this to your 4th house if you're not a Cancerian. That rules feminine energy, the household, your self-care, emotions, mother dynamics that might influence your relationship as well. How they feel about you. So the Emperor card in the upright, this is a very kind of strong, positive energy to have. Shout out to the OG Emperor over there hanging on the wall. I think they see you as very kind of wise, sincere, straightforward, experienced. There's a very kind of strong, adamant feeling that they have towards you. True intention. You have the 4 of Swords in the upright. One moment. Okay guys, sorry about that. I had a pause. For the TikTok and Instagram viewers, you can find the full reading for this Cancer Love reading on YouTube, Run and Gun Tarot. We're just running through the current love situation. This is how they view you. Very kind of strong and positive. I feel as though that they're putting you on a pedestal. Let's jump down to, I think we left off with the how they feel about you. Their true intentions. The 4 swords in the reverse, they're not giving it up. They're not giving you up. They're not giving it a rest. I think that they're really kind of losing sleep in regards to this connection, Cancerian. If you're not a Cancerian, again, let me reiterate because I had to restart the TikTok, Instagram video. You could apply this to your 4th house. That has to do with maternal energies, feminine energies, emotions, self-care, home roots, things like that. You can just Google it. What you want, the King of Swords in the upright, I think you want a straight shooter. You want someone forward, analytical, someone who's going to communicate directly. I'm going to try to go in depth after this intro video for the Instagram and TikTok. What they want, the Queen of Pentacles in the upright, they want home and hearth. They want something that's kind of warm, loving, traditional. The 5th draw here is what brings you two together. This is the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse here. So things are kind of off track right now with this connection. So I almost feel as though that because you both are in the same boat, this is how this is working. It's working that both of you are off track right now. It could be in your lives, or it could just be somewhere else in the romance department currently for you. What pulls you apart? You both are too focused on self-love. You both are being emotionally self-invested and introspective right now with the Knight of Cups in reverse here. So it could be too much of an emphasis on self-love. The energy around the relationship is the Lover's card in reverse. So you both probably have recently come out of a twin flame connection or some sort of very deep, intense connection. And so you both are kind of reeling from this, and you are looking to hopefully get back to yourselves. But again, there's a balance that needs to be kept here. The 9 of Wands in the upright is what's hidden. You both feel a little bit overworked. You feel as though you both have been doing the brunt of the work, and because of that, there's a defensiveness being built up. There's this kind of ragged, rundown energy as well that both of you are experiencing. The Page of Pentacles in the reverse here is, will the relationship be successful? Cancerian or Crosswatcher, depending on how you're applying this. I'm not necessarily seeing that this is going to be the most successful connection. There seems to be a lack of communication here. There seems to be a lack of interest and investment. I think that they have respect for you. I think that I wonder and I worry that they are not in some sort of cyclical ego trip with the Four of Swords in the reverse here. Because real, true love, it feels as though that there's a masquerade of, what pulls you apart is self-love. I'm choosing me. I'm being self-introspective. I'm feeding and watering myself first and foremost. But really, truly, the true intention is, I think that they're afraid to be alone. So it could be that this counterpart is jumping into a relationship. They're not giving it a rest. The Four Swords in the upright is about resting, giving it a rest. And so I worry and I wonder that this person is kind of just fooling themselves by jumping into yet another relationship. What you want the truth. You want the truth. You want the truest version of them. But the problem with that is that the truest version of someone takes that kind of rest. It takes that reflection. It takes being alone. It takes that introspection. And I don't know that this person has the capacity to do that. So the King of Swords in the upright is like, I want the truth. You can't handle the truth. And then, the Four of Pentacles in the upright is this kind of energy of, well, no, I'm just focused on, the cake. I'm just focused on, what makes me feel good. I'm just focused on what makes me warm and fuzzy inside. The Queen of Pentacles, home and hearth. This is not coming across as a mature version of the Queen of Pentacles, I might add, in this particular deck. So really, truly, if you want to read this energy at face value, what brings you together, you could say both of you were off your rocker, or you could say that maybe nothing really is bringing you together because you both are off track. But as well as maybe in a crazy kind of coincidence, the fact that you both are off track is somehow in some roundabout way is what's bringing you together. The fact that both of you are probably non-functioning right now to your highest regard or respect means that maybe you're in the same lot, maybe you're in the same kind of locality, vicinity. We talked about what pulls you apart. Too much self-love, too much introspective. I shouldn't say it's too much self-love, but I feel inward focus. And that's not saying that that's a bad thing, but it's just kind of objectively letting you know, like, you both are about yourselves right now, so no one's tending to that third party. The third party in this situation being the relationship itself. And so yes, there is that kind of, that reprise away from the relationship, from that intense connection with the Lover's card in the reverse position, which we mentioned earlier. And so yeah, because of that situation, I just feel like this connection was just too intense for the both of you. If we're doing some math and adding the elements here, I feel as though, let's see, so you got one in the reverse, essentially. Yeah. No communication. Coming out of heartbreak, I think hopefully someone's, working on coming out of heartbreak and really doing the work, and giving it a rest. If they're not doing that, hopefully you're doing that. Yeah, so I think, this is coming across as more so just kind of giving it a rest, taking a break from that kind of intense twin flame soulmate connection for the time being, Cancerian. Alright guys, I'm going to leave it there. And also, if you're not liking the kind of outcome of this reading, feel free to watch the other readings, because you could apply that to your house placement. Again, if you're not the actual sign, or even if you are the sign, this reading could just be applied to the slice of the pie of the astrological house chart. So this would be the 4th house. Self-care, emotions, foundations, feminine energy. It feels as though, what with this kind of Thanksgiving holiday season, that it's more so an emphasis on like spending time with friends, family, siblings, and just giving the relationship a rest, respectfully, for this time being. Not saying that that's the right thing to do, but that's how it's coming across energetically. Alright guys, hope you're able to get something from that. Feel free to like, share, follow, comment, subscribe. Reach out for one-on-one reading. And on to Leo. Love you guys. Peace.